afternoon, Year 3 and 4. It is Monday the 22nd of February PM, and now we're going to have a look into our linking thinking column. Now tomorrow we are going to explore the outcome a little bit more, and shortly after doing the linking thinking column I'm going to explain part 2 of our outcome. So let's get started. So how confident am I feeling about answering this question? So how can you spread hope in your community? Do you know how to do it yet? Have you got some ideas? Like we talked about down here, we could express ourselves through writing, art and a bit of practice. So how could you spread hope? Have you thought about drawing something? So, I want you to pause the video now and have a think about how confident you're feeling. Now this time I'm going to leave the thermometer drawing to you. So I'm going to quickly draw mine, and whilst I'm drawing mine I want you to draw yours. So pause the video now and get your thermometer ready with 0 to 4 down the side. And I'll show you how now. Okay, here we go. Here's my example thermometer. Now remember, it's not going to take up all of your space because you still need to do a bit of explanation and some reasoning, because remember we're looking at being a healthy thinker, so justifying myself and expressing my opinions about where we've put ourselves. Now, all that we've done this morning is unpick the question and have a look at our gateway. So we have some idea that we need to be able to get a message out and reach different people, broaden our reach. We know that we need to wish to do something, desire to do something, that's to hope. And then we know that we need to, whatever we do, it's going to inspire hope in our community, which is a group of people, it's different generations, and we're focusing on totness. So I feel like I'm starting to get a bit of an idea, so I'm going to colour myself up to the number 1, okay? Because actually I've got a starting point, but at the moment I don't know my outcome, so that's going to be my explanation. So pause the video now, think about how confident you're feeling and why. Okay, so here's a simple example of my linking thinking. I'm not very confident at the moment, so it's really important that we're talking about the fact that although I'm not confident at the moment, I will get more confident as the weeks go on, because we have got 2 weeks to do this. And I'm justifying myself by saying because I've not decided on my outcome and I need to do some research on how to spread hope, because this may be a topic that you've never really talked about before, spreading hope. So not only have I justified myself, I've also talked about a next step. You could say that to help myself I'm going to talk to the teacher, to help myself I'm going to watch the next lesson, because obviously this is only Monday and this is only PM lesson. Now I'm going to go on to part of our outcome. So pause the video now if you need to have a go at your explanation for your linking thinking column. Then when you're ready, I'm about to move to the next slide. Okay, so part of our outcome, children, is going to be a piece of artwork. Now this is in line with our gateway expression, so how you're going to present yourself and how you're going to express yourself. Part of the way that we're going to express ourselves is through art. So we are going to be focusing on these art skills over the 2 weeks. Recognising tertiary colours. Now, we could possibly be mixing some of these tertiary colours, but this will depend on the piece that you choose to paint. And don't worry about that now. Now, what we're going to focus mainly on is this last one here, mixing different tones of colour, light and dark, as we're going to experiment on the fact that in some of your pieces you might need different shades of green. You might need a light green, a dark green. So this is going to be our main one here, mixing different tones of colour. That's our main skill in Year 3 and 4. So, some steps you need to do before Wednesday then. Obviously the work that I've just mentioned, that needs to be finished. We are thinking about inspiring hope. What picture could you choose to paint? How would it inspire hope? So you need to do a bit of research on a picture, on things that inspire hope. Now it's coming round to spring. So inspiring hope for some people could be through a picture of some spring flowers. Now you might think that there's a place in Totness that might inspire some hope, a really nice picture that would capture the hearts of the people that you're sending it out to. So there are two options. You can find a picture online, obviously with a grown-up supervision, so that you're doing a safe search, or you could go out and take a picture. So before Wednesday you need to choose a picture, whether that's taking a picture with a camera or a phone with your grown-up's permission and going out with your grown-up, please. And then you need to print it out ready. So I can print it for you if you don't have a printer. Please send me the photo over Dojo. Okay, so pause the video now so that you know what you need to do before Wednesday, because we will be looking at this in Wednesday afternoon's session, so that we can start looking at our art skills and getting our artwork done. Okay, so all you have to do today is the 2 mind maps in the AM lesson, so if you haven't done that, please go back and do that now. The linking thinking column, and then starting to think about a picture that will inspire hope.